No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Sooners will kick it away first. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Beck. It's complete on the right side. At the 45 on his way. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And the Hurricanes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Canes are rolling down the field. The RPO.
Why'd you chop your feet, retard?
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They send the tight end in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the...
Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Complete to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He's loose. He's at the tip, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it up.
Like, come the fuck on, bro.
But a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
Just sit back.
The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Looking for a man. It's back. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. They
tried to
make
go
the
down.
stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Looking to buy time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag
They just
on the
do
field.
that to
We'll see
me
what
and
that's
don't
all
get
about.
nothing called. But
Just
I
a
do
little
it,
too
it's
much
called
there, a little
every
too
time.
handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty.
Like,
The
bruh,
offense
make
will
it
gladly
sense.
take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Hurricanes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's back. Lets it fly. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Hey, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fights off a defense.
Why does what is
defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler.
So we let a 3 down. We let 3 down
What's
niggas.
this adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you
we
understand
got
why.
linebacker
Because
shed.
just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
That is so stupid. We let... So, come on. He's got a good D-line. Fuck it.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the wide out.
Okay.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progressions.
As a defensive guy, though, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits.
Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Canes want to move quickly. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Under fire.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. On the run, it's Ott. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Looking to the big tight end.
It's a great ball.
It's complete.
Can you get out of bounds?
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Looking downfield very late in the half.
Good
and
flag.
the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now they regain the lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Flips it out on the screen. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screens. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. And with not much doing
like, why did my running back never go into the throw?
Open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Where's Burks?
Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson.
79. Why are you not blocking
just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in
right
pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right.
Oh my God.
And boy, is he close to
why
that
did
first
we
down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. Got a man, it's Sategna. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking downfield on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control.
Way to go, Giddy. And they got him at the 29.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
Like, what?
He won't get there.
Okay.
It'll bring up 4th down.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the 4th quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium. And on that 4th down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, give me those. To the grip, 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 to the grip.
On the return. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw. It's back. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, there's an alley.
How do I tell you to play the nigga inside? You still give up inside.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd.
I literally tell you how to play. You still give up inside. Hey, what is wrong?
Quarterback's abilities to read the
Niggas these
field
days.
is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the Sooners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right.
And he gets holding. Defensive holding.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes
out
of bounds.
illegal football.
The question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown Sooners. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
That's great
They
ball.
want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's back. Here comes the heat.
Yeah. Stay in that. Stay in that. Yeah.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open. So you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Slings it down. Soft spot in the middle. Incompletion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. The snap sets up the throw. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Carson Beck don't fumble.
Into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Touchdown, Hurricane.
I get it. I get it.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point was good. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The handoff keeps working on that clock.
How we do a toss play but forget the clock?
6 on the play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their
Hell no. Say less.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using his legs, it's up. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mateer.
How do we not block? Yo, how do we not block it? Okay.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout.
Nope.
He misses.
There's no way you get that ball over
accuracy
there.
just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Buys a little time.
Where is he going? Why are you going out that pocket like that?
Man, you got to love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. 1st down and more. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
She get killed.
Up there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, that is exactly what you want to see by the wide receiver in this situation of the game. 2 minute, you're down a possession, no timeouts. So you've got to be able to get 1st downs to stop the clock or get out of bounds. And the receiver knew exactly what to do.
Looking to throw, it's back. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to run it. Great job.
All right, Carson Beck
gonna fumble. Senior to know
It's
when he
official.
just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes his shot. Makes the
Why are we getting burnt by
Gets
Fletcher?
out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires to the end zone. He's got it for the touchdown. And now they need the 2-point conversion.
Look that.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this
Oh,
offense.
that's
Great
good.
execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Back to throw, it's Beck. Here's a heat.
Yep.
The pass is incomplete, and late in this game, still down by 2 after failing on the conversion attempt. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bro,